What does it mean to me? I mean, that's like, it means a lot. It means like the last 14 years of throwing my heart and soul into something that I really believe in. The general idea behind MeroWings is not just one, there are many concepts behind it. I mean, MeroWings embodies a huge range and palette of different products that have one theme running through them that they're nature inspired. So the idea behind the first creations, which were the wings, and thus the name of the company, MeroWings, was really to create something that would offer immense support, both physically and emotionally, to people using it. As a student, I used to do my own fashion design. I used to sell my own designs in London. So I knew how to sew. I'd learned that also from my mother. So sewing and making fashion items was not unknown to me, but making cushions and anything for the home, I'd never done. Yeah, the really came out of this personal crisis, so to speak, to find some kind of comfort and support, because I think everybody knows also when you're going through a hard time, you don't have to necessarily lose someone, but when you're going through a hard time, you get backache, you can't get comfortable, you know, everything you sit on is somehow just, you don't feel, just you can sit straight or right. And I just felt, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So I started making then the first designs based on birds' wings. It even started with a small little squiggle. This was before I even knew the shape of the wings, right? I just had this kind of small little squiggle that was running around. And then it starts with the basic kind of forms, you know. Quite interesting, the eureka moment came when, you know, in English we say that your guardian angels hover above you. And of course, me living in Germany and having those kinds of discussions about that theme, somebody said, actually, Meena, they stand behind you. And then I immediately had this image of wings behind me in this case, or anybody. And then I thought, wings, of course, angels with wings. And then I thought, well, okay, what do we have in nature? You know, at the end of the day, we are all about nature and inspired design. That's like an angel but has wings. Well, actually they're the birds, right? And it was that moment where I thought, okay, it's a mix between an angel wing and the wings of a bird. That is what I think could be what I'm going to make. This really saged rock journalist, it was really funny, a really great guy, sitting there in the first interview, he said, oh my God, these are so great. They give you a feeling of being hugged and held when there's no one there to do it. The fact of the matter is that the products have some sort of je ne sais quoi, in German, das gewisse etwas, that has an impact on people, and that's wonderful. And that's possibly, well, that's actually, as far as I'm concerned as the designer, one of the best presents I can get. Whereby the other designs, which really are what would be classified as biophilic indoor-outdoor designs, are to do with really bringing nature inside and having people use products that are reminiscent of the outdoors world inside and in a variety of ways. So what would I want to use? You know, so I think, okay, if I wanted something, you get all these real wood, what do you call it? Not hocker, that's German, seats, which are quite popular but heavy, right? And I thought, okay, well, if that's something, and then I thought, no, we need then a roll, cushiony and cuddly, and then something to sit on. And then I got my three. So that's how I started. I went out and then I thought, it's got to look like the real thing. Nobody did ask me anything. So I went and completely built the concept of the fabrics, photographed every single tree bark I could find, and all the annual rings, and I built up a whole series of digital prints. I think a lot of our products are very fun. People first of all smile, and then they have to go up and touch it. Often the men will kick it. This is typical males. They have to kick it, which is funny. Kids will pick them up and start hitting each other with them. Women will be enamoured. I mean, we've had so many unbelievable fun reactions. And I think that this is so important for people, you know, and if we contribute to that whole collective requirement for feeling nature inside, and we offer more choices as to how to do that, then that's great. And just in making people a bit more comfortable, a bit more happy in life. You know, it's a prop. It's a proper product. In our case, it's like a prop, and it can be used how you want, but it has the ability to do things. So that's also, sometimes it doesn't have to be so high, but it's enough. You know, and the rest will come.